What do you do when you've got a movie like The Big Short, but instead of the 2008 housing crisis, you replace that with GameStop? Well, you've got dumb money. Hi, I'm Jesse,
And I'm Addie.
and we just finished watching Dumb Money. I absolutely loved this movie.
I thought it was okay.
And that's why we're both here to give you different opinions, unbiased opinions of film. To start off, this film follows the rise and gains of multiple people throughout a period that we all lived through but might not all know about. I did partake in this a little bit, not in GameStop exactly, but I actually was in AMC through a TikTok you had sent me. I don't know if you remember, but it was
You're welcome.
it was a guy talking about how AMC was gonna bounce back because at some point theaters were gonna reopen and it was gonna be a big bang. And so I was in this in part through AMC because of you.
That'll be a 10% brokerage percent fee. I don't remember much about when this happened in real life. It was also during COVID, and I feel like almost everybody I know has mentally blocked that period from their brain.
Yeah.
So I don't remember much about what happened. It was interesting to see how everything unfolded, but it was very much not like an action-packed flick.
Of course not.
Did not keep me entertained. I was feeling very sleepy.
It is very much. I don't remember if you liked The Big Short or not. We watched it together.
Did we?
Yes, but that was when we were like Skyping and watching movies at the same time. I remember finishing a movie and thinking like, "Wow, this movie was amazing," but I don't remember. It's got Brad Pitt. It's got Michael Scott.
Me and Michael Scott.
Yeah.
I don't remember that movie. Okay.
So, anyways, if you like The Big Short, you are more than likely going to like this movie if you've seen The Big Short. The star of this movie, though, is Keith Gill. He's a financial analyst who went by the name Roaring Kitty on YouTube, and this man managed to get hordes of people to buy into GameStop and fight against hedge funds. Like, people were staying in as long as he was in. Literally, this entire movie, there's people chanting, like, he's in, I'm in. Like, up, down, they rode the roller coaster with him, and it's insane. It does a fantastic job of capturing everyone's emotions through the rise and fall of GME, all while being surprisingly funny at times. I was a little bit funnier than I thought it was going to be. You've got Pete Davidson, and I imagine he'd be like the comic relief of the movie, but it's not just him. Like, there was plenty of funny moments I thought were pretty damn funny, especially if you know like all the Reddit lingo or just trading lingo in general. But yeah, there is a saying in the trading world that says you should always have a plan and never trade on pure emotion. And this movie shows you why. There's people that cash out at the right time and end up with a lot of money. There's people that just hold on just for the sake of holding on, or they start getting nervous and sell too early and then have FOMO. And you get to experience that, and like it portrays everybody's emotions properly and as they would have reacted, right? As they gain millions and other people lose billions. So they do a great job. Everybody, I think every actor in this film did an excellent job portraying the emotions that people go through riding the wave of a stock. I've been there, and so I know what it feels like to be staring at your computer with your head in your hands saying, what am I going to do now?
You don't want to get us demonetized. Yeah, I thought the cast was really good. They had a lot of big name actors. It was weird seeing Nick Offerman without his little beard thing.
Nick Offerman and Seth Rogen, like being like clean shaven and everything, makes them look like these. Yeah, it makes them look the part.
They
you know,
look very like rich and uppity.
Exactly.
I thought that was interesting. Also the main guy's wife is Shailene Woodley, and I think we were talking about Divergent.
Yeah.
Right before that, she's like the main character in Divergent.
Yeah.
It was interesting seeing her in like literally a tiny role. She has like 5 words that she says. But yeah, I thought the cast was good. They did a great job delivering words that were not very action packed. But yeah, overall, everybody did great. It just wasn't keeping me reeled in. I already knew what happened at the end, of course. Obviously, this is like a thing that actually happened. There was a lot of introductions and a lot of different little scenarios. They funnily enough, had a little one of the character or two of the character lines were like UT Austin students, which I went to UT, so I was like, yay, hook
You
'em.
like that one part.
I like that one part, and then they just did not portray dorm life correctly. Nobody's in the hallways sitting, so I thought that was just like okay. They also didn't show the tower, so you couldn't really tell they were at UT. But I thought the like individual storylines were good because you could see it from like other perspectives other than just the rich people. You had
Yeah.
like two college students that were in like massive school debt. You had a mom who I think we find out throughout the movie, you know, like the husband left her and she had to
Mm.
pay for like kids and the mortgage or whatever. I think it was just those two, right?
No, there was more. There was the guy that works at GameStop.
Yeah. But yeah, they do a good job at like showing like different situations and how like an
Yeah,
exorbitant amount of money could change their lives. I thought that was interesting.
all in a gamble. But yeah, I like I said, I've been trading since like 2015. So like seeing these people like just stare at screens, watching stock charts, talking about what's it called, like deltas and gammas, and I'm just it's to me it was really I was getting like goosebumps as if I was
Oh my
watching a
god.
superhero movie. Like this movie was
No much.
invigorating for me. It was really good. I thought it was fantastic. And just seeing like all the little terms that I see on like on Wall Street bets and whatnot. Some that I won't mention here, but things like hodl, apes, diamond hands, and such. It was hilarious seeing them on the big screen.
I like
So
seeing the stonks meme. That was fun.
yeah, I love how they interject a lot of like actual news clips and memes and like clips from Reddit that people would like make up these little like meme videos
I
and
wonder if they're
whatnot.
like actual real or if they were like
Nah,
fabricated
they're
for the
real. Like
movie.
I've seen
Well,
them.
yeah,
Like
no, but like some of them had like the person's at name or their person's
oh yeah,
subreddit name. So like I wonder if they literally just like took a screenshot or if they just like made their own.
they
So like
seem legit to me.
yeah,
But
that was fun.
just like any movie that's gonna say based on a true story, it's probably not one to one exactly for everything's gonna have. They're gonna have to exaggerate some things for cinema. They're gonna have to add a little bit more pizzazz, you know. But in the grand scheme of things, I think it did an excellent job in explaining the events and how everything went down. And the again, back to the emotions that people were feeling as everything was going. Like there's some scenes where Paul Dano is just like they're making millions and they're not like, oh my god, flipping tables or anything. They're just like, how much did we make today? And it's like 11 million. And you just can't believe it that you're just in pure shock.
Mm-hmm.
You just there's no way to believe it. And it's just like
I'm just like cool, cool,
yeah,
cool. Carrying on,
it's like
dissociating from that.
exactly. So I thought that was although it may not be one to one, I don't expect any based on true story movie to be one to one. So I wouldn't say this is like a documentary, like go watch it and this is exactly what happened. But for the most part, it encapsulates exactly what happened and transpired during that period of time. But,
Yeah. You
yeah,
want to go on to rating?
of course. I would say if you enjoy the world of trading or even know any little bit about trading or anything about Wall Street bets, you're gonna love this movie. You're gonna like this movie at least a little bit. I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. I'm gonna be a little biased. I'm gonna get
Wow.
say a 9 out of 10.
Wow. That's
This
crazy.
movie is so good. It's just like, and I'm not even just towards because it's like oh like stock trading or like it's because of GME and like stonks and whatnot, but also like it felt a lot like The Big Short with about the housing crisis, and I thought that movie was just as good. Like it's invigorating seeing these people like finding out what's going on, breaking things down, and all this like trading lingo and whatnot. That's fun to me. All this business talk and whatnot. So it's like I thought it was really fun. I
Can't wait
was
to make
like,
you watch 27 Dresses. See how invigorating that is.
I bet it's so invigorating having 27 dresses. Hmm
Yeah.
This is life changing money. 27 dresses isn't gonna
Didn't
change
change
your
our
life.
lives. It does change our life.
Uh,
I give it a 4 out of 10. Being generous. I did like the cast. That gets points. I did like knowing what actually transpired because I mean, you know, at the end that like you know it went up and then it went down, but like it's nice to know like the like intricacies. And then they did a little like just text blurb at the end that how like the
That's
original
always
guy,
fun.
yeah, Keith, he like eventually sold and then dipped and is just now living a quiet, well deserved rural life.
34 mil, what he's worth now. Oh,
Who knows if he lost it?
at the end, he's got that was maybe at least he sold half his position, I'd hope.
But yeah, I don't think this movie's very. Watch it if you want. I don't think it's worth watching, in
It's
my
very worth
humble
watching.
opinion. Don't listen to him.
But as you can see, it's a different. It's got to be your cup of tea, to enjoy this kind of film.
And I drink
Um,
coffee.
oh, there you go. But yeah, I thought it was great. She thought it was okay. If you've seen it or plan on seeing it, let us know what you think about this movie in the comments below. Till next time.